my dear students, we are here in the lecture number 4, and today we are going to see the explorations and the application for the contributor identity. So let's begin our exploration number 1. So exploration number 1 is we having two different images over here, which is showing us a static identity and dynamic identity. Let's begin. Now as you can see, an environment engineer who feels over here there is an environment engineer who feels I'm a gold medalist in an environmental engineering, while there is another environment engineer who feels I seek to find solutions to the environmental challenges. So even if he or she does not have such a gold medal level, what important is you make a difference to the community. You basically not choose that whether what you had achieved is your identity, but what you can change in the world, what a solution you can bring to the world is a most important thing that you have to understand. So what is the insight of it is that the contributor image of self is not defined by the qualification and the achievement she or he has got, right? It should not be your qualifications or achievement. It should be things of someone else. He or she thinks of someone else as someone who has the capability to make a difference, positive difference in the world. Like he have to think like she or he can make a huge difference in the world. Now the exploration number 2, there is a general manager of a large company who feels I am a general manager and I control hundreds of people, right? This is how a general manager is reacting. While the another general manager of a large company who feels in my role, a general manager, I am responsible for the goals of company and for the welfare and the productivity of hundreds of people. So what a good manager, what dynamic identity manager person think is his responsibility to see whether the company is achieving the goals or not, whether the welfare of the productivity is happening or not for the thousands of the people under his guidance. So what is the inside contribution image of self is not defined by power and position. Never. If you even in the higher position or a lower, you should never take a image of yourself as in power and position. Rather, you're supposed to focus on the responsibility he or she has been entrusted with in that role. Now, exploration number 3, the gold medalist microbiological researcher who feels 20 years back I got a gold medal in my subject. I have already achieved everything, but what else is there to do to accomplish? So there is a person who thinks that achieving a gold medal has give him everything. Well, there is another gold medalist microbiological researcher who feels I love microbiologically and I am so excited by all the new developments taking place in the field. I need at least another 15 years more to go deep into the subject and solve newer challenges in the field. So dynamic personality never stops, never say never. He always try to change the thing, always try to solve more things, always try to go understand more things rather than just sticking to the basic of whatever he knows. So inside of this is the contributor's image of self is not defined by his or past glories. Never go for the past glories. Rather, contributor sees oneself in terms of his or her future potential, what he or she can accomplish in the future. Exploration number 4, the engineer with over 25 years of experience who feels I have so many years of experience, so I know everything on the subject. What a young person or a younger person can teach me. This is a very wrong attitude. Now let's see a right attitude over here. The engineer with over 25 years of experience who feels my 25 years of experience has taught me to be open to a new development in my field. I have so much to learn, especially from younger colleagues in my field. So this is how an engineer with 25 years of experience is thinking that even a younger colleagues can teach him something, can he can learn them then from them something. So he is a very dynamic personality. So the insight of is the contributor image of self is not built on the pride of knowledge gained. Never. Whatever you had knowledge, you should not pride on that. Or rather, he or she oneself as a learner, where he is always willing to learn and grow. Let's see an additional examples. What a teacher's identity having a static identity and dynamic identity have a different. So the one who has a static identity is always I just want to do my duty. While the dynamic identity is I want to do my duty faithfully. There is a very different thing. Static identity has I just want to complete my course, while a dynamic identity will have I want to helpful for the students and the organization to teach some things that out of course is the waste of time. This is very wrong mentality. While the dynamic identity will person will say I want to teach the outside of the course that can help the students. Behave like a teacher, not a friend. But dynamic person want to be friendly to the student. I don't like this work at all. I want to give my best to teach to the student. So this is how a teacher identity change with respect to static identity or dynamic identity. Let's go to the applications for this identity. Let's see identity application 2.1. Over here Rakesh and Aman are there. Okay, so let's see how they differentiate. Rakesh and Aman are content expert. They are expert in the content and are part of a team that is working together a tough deadline. Both have completed their writing work and had handed over. This is what they do next. Now they are both very capable, but they complete their work. Now let's see how the Rakesh and Aman are differentiating from each other. Now Rakesh says, I am a specialist in the context writing. I have completed my part of work properly. I can hardly be used in any other way. So here I am submitting my part. It's all done. I am going home now. So what does Rakesh say? He say I am done. My job is finished. I had completed whatever I want to complete. Now I want to go home. While on the other side, an Aman saying that I have completed my part of the work, but I can do lot more to help the team in meeting our goals within the deadline. That means he don't want to just go home. He want to stay there. He want to help the others team member to do so. So he's asking everyone, tell me, is there anything I can help you with you? You look tired. Can I get you some coffee? Why don't we try this out? It will help to accomplish the work faster. So the static identity always go on. I am useful only for my specialization. While the dynamic identity person will I can be useful in many ways. My specialization is not only such way of being useful. Let's see an example number 2.2. A news flash happened and stock markets crash out. Now there is a two people, Rajaram and Kamal. Let's see how different they are thinking in a situation like this. Rajaram thinks, oh no, I'm finished. All my life work has gone to zero. I'm nothing, nobody, a complete loser. My life is over. It is not worth living. So this is the most of a person in the today's generation we are living with. A zero, a no confidence, no boost up in their life. They are very hard to understand things or do something new. So whenever something unexpected happen, they try to quit. They go for and some wrong steps and like do like that. While the Kamal over here, oh no, I have lost so much money. I'm sad. Yeah, of course, no doubt. But I have life greatest asset, which is my own strength, confidence. These things, money can always be earned again, right? So you have to always remember that there are something in life that which can be achieved anytime in your life, whether it is an back flow for you or forward for you. You have to always learn and gain confidence always and always. So static identity thinks without money I'm worthy. I'm not worthy. Nothing. But dynamic identity person thinks that I am a man with inner strength and the capacity to earn money again. Let's see 2.3. Over here, Ketan and Raghava are promoted and transferred to financial function. They were learning working in accounting department. So they were working in the accountant department. Now they are transferred to the function, financial function. What Ketan think over here? I have worked only in accounts before. How I will be able to handle my responsibility in the finance department? Now he thinks that I had worked in the account, but how I supposed to go and work into the financial department? So how could they put me into something that is not my area of experience? I am sure to fail. He without even he's trying, he just simply go and believe that whatever he is going to do, he is going to fail. Now on the other side of the thing, that is a Raghav. He thinks in that way that I know only accounts now, but I can always learn what is needed in finance. He's not quitting. He's understanding that even he's doing just accountant, he now can be in the financial part also. After all, management would haven't have put me there, right? If they did not believe I could handle it. So he's very positive. He's saying that if the management is believing in me, that means the only why they had given me this opportunity. So this is a challenge and opportunity to learn. So always remember, whatever a new has something has given to you, you always have to understand that there is a chance to learn things, to understand things. So a static identity person is thinking that I can do only those things which I have done before. Whatever I had done before, only that is the thing I can know. While dynamic, I'm capable of learning all kind of new things in my job. Now let's see an interactions, applications 2.4. Over here, there is a Tushar interactions with seniors, and there will be a Sohil's interactions with seniors. What Tushar interact? Can the senior say, "Hey, can you do this for me, Tushar?" Of course, sir. I have all the time for sir. You are right, sir. Yes, sir. So Tushar is surviving in front of his senior. Now let's see Tushar interacts with Junior. Sir, I need this help urgently. You people think can come in anytime like this? I'm busy. Don't bother me. Tushar has a sense of a superiority with his junior. So what static identity of Tushar has? That I am higher or lower based on my position. He thinks that to I have to do uh, survival for that to the seniors so I can get my promotions and all that. But to juniors, he very rude. While on the other side, so his interaction with senior. So when the senior tell him that can you help me with this Soil? Of course, sir. I will look into it immediately. Soil has mutual respect for his senior. Now, Soil interactions with junior. Uh, yes, I see you need some help. Without asking a favor, he see another person needs help. So the person say, yes, sir, this is very urgent and I'm stuck. So Sohail say, let's work onto it together. I'm sure we will find a new solution. So Sohail has the same mutual respect for the junior as well. This kind of identity is a dynamic identity. Well, there is no higher or lower in a team. Now, the final application 2.6, there is a two interviewers observer. Both have a one question that why should we hire you? The first one is having a static identity based on the degree and the awards he achieved. So he say, sir, please look at my work mark sheet. They tell you who I am. Also see my certificates and awards. So he is depending on the certificates and award that he has been achieved in the past. Now let's see a dynamic, what say a dynamic person over here. Your job offers of an analyst requires rigor in thinking and going deep into any subject. I think I have this capability because of this kind of research project I have worked on the college. So he thinks that because I have worked in such an environment, I know how to work. Further, I have practiced singing for 12 years. This had taught me the self-defense and patience that necessary in this job. Though the football, I have learned to work in the team also, because through the football, you also know how to work in a team. Because I think I will be able to deliver the result you are looking for in this job. And this is what dynamic personality thinks, that my power to contribute in current situation, not on what he has achieved in the before. So this is how our lecture ends today. I hope you understand the difference of identity, what is static identity, what is dynamic identity. So this is the end of our unit 2. We will see you in the fifth lecture with a unit 3, and we will continue over there. So thank you so much.